Hello. All right, so this message is for the collective. I just pulled on my shorts because I do shorts and then I do more in-depth readings. Anyway, what we pulled on in the short, one sec, I just got cough, is abundance. It was reversed. We had confusion, reversed. We had the mouse, which is stress, reversed. So a lot of reversals. So what I was saying in the short was somebody's feeling like there's a block in their abundance. Like there's something, maybe there was a lot of confusion and stress, and maybe it was blocking your abundance. That can be a block. So it looks like you might be coming out of it because it is going in reverse, but we're going to get into this. So like I said in the short, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I do daily readings for the collective, so please hit subscribe if you're new to this channel. Everyone's welcome. And like I said, there's probably a message that your spirit guides have drawn you here, or your angels, your ancestors. There is something probably in this, and they want to let you know. Okay, so what do we have? Why is abundance here in reverse? What do we need to know about that? What do we need to know about this abundance reversed? Yeah. So, I feel like you're healing. There's definitely healing from heartbreak. Maybe you're looking at things like a missed opportunity, all this kind of shit. So maybe, just maybe, you went through some sort of heartbreak recently. However, you're healing, but maybe you're looking at something like a missed opportunity. You're focusing too much on the past and dwelling on it and on what you don't have, that it's blocking your abundance. Maybe you're going to be getting some sort of clarity here. Why is Ace of Swords here? I feel like you might have been going through a lot of confusion because there's clarity coming through. Because confusion's in reverse, and the Ace of Swords is clarity. So what I'm getting is you're getting out of this confusion, the stress, you're leaving it behind. You're getting clarity about something. What is the clarity about? Intuition. Let me see, one more. Okay. So you feel like you're letting go. Okay, so you need to start listening to your intuition a little more. I feel like you're working on something. I feel like maybe you have a side hustle or side project, like something you really enjoy doing. However, you need to open up your arms. Maybe you were confused, like you're overwhelmed, like, because if you look at here, there's like all these cups. They're like, I don't know what to fucking do. And like a lot of confusion. But I feel like you're trying to work on something. Maybe you had some setbacks. You weren't listening like to your intuition, that kind of thing. Like there's secrets and blocked intuition. Blocked intuition, setbacks. Why is Four of Pentacles here in reverse? Yeah, you're letting go of that. You're gonna start focusing on, so I feel like you had a lot of setbacks. You had a lot of confusion. Maybe you were looking at things like, this isn't gonna, you're being a pessimist. You're like, oh, it's never gonna happen for me, blah, blah, blah. And focusing on missed opportunities, like what you don't have, or you're just being in lack mindset. However, I feel like you're healing. As that kind of can block your energy. So maybe you were getting a lot of confusion. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Like, what path should I go on? I don't know what to do, and you're getting in your head about it. Just keep focusing, just keep going. It's really slow. Maybe it's going a lot slower than you expected, but just keep working on it. It's like, stay focused. It's like you're a student here. You're learning new things. You need to let go of like the lack mindset and just keep healing. You need to start listening to your intuition a little more. Because Spirit wants to give you this new opportunity. You need to start listening to your intuition a little bit more. Why is confusion here? Okay, so you're coming out of that and you're getting emotionally fulfilled now. Focusing on working. Yeah, you might have been in your head after some sort of setbacks. But you're the wounded warrior. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep working. It might be coming a lot slower than you think, and it was causing you confusion, setbacks, like it was causing you to what is the word? Get down on yourself, because it's not as happening as quick as you want. You're not seeing the results and as you go. You need to just stay focused, be patient. Don't get in lack mindset or negative thinking. Don't get into your head when you have these these setbacks, when it's not happening as quick as you want it. Try to stay happy, positive, keep going. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest nights in it. It happens very slowly. It takes work. You got to keep focusing to get to your abundance. You're going to have a lot of setbacks as you go on this healing journey. Just keep working, because you will get emotional fulfillment in this direction. Why is the mouse here? Yeah. Happiness. You're releasing a lot of that stress. You are off to your 10 of Cups. That's family, love, just fulfillment. True fulfillment. All 10 cups are full. So stop stressing. 7 of Swords. Why 7 of Swords here? Secrets. There's some sort of... yeah. So, what I'm getting here is 1, 2 queens. So possibly, this isn't going to be for everyone. There was somebody that was causing you a lot of stress. They were a fucking liar. They had a lot of secrets. There was a big shakeup. A big tower. Lightning hit this tower. Caused it to crumble. Maybe you're stressed before. Someone had you feeling insecure. I'm getting there's 2 people. Maybe there's someone that had you in a third party. And was lying about it. Secretive. I feel like it was causing you a lot of stress. You're dropping that stress. You're letting that tower crumble. And you're done giving. Because you are off to your 10 of Cups. So that's not going to be for everyone. But that is going to be for some. There was definitely a liar around you who was possibly keeping their options open. That makes me wonder, this abundance now. So maybe you're in healing right now because of this. Maybe you got clarity about this. So this is coming together now. And maybe you keep looking at this situation, some of you guys, like, oh, what if? And you're looking at it, like you're reminiscing too much and you're in your head about whatever happened here with this fucking liar and possibly somebody that was keeping their options open. I feel like you're letting go. You're going to start listening to your intuition. You had setbacks. Maybe you're like, what am I going to do? Maybe you depended on them financially. And now it's a hit to your finances, leaving them. But you're healing. You're coming out of this confusion. You're dropping the stress. You're off to your fulfillment. You're going to work on yourself. That's what I'm getting now. And you're going to learn to listen to your intuition. You're letting them go. Yeah, I'm getting that now. So whoever I'm speaking to, you might have taken a financial hit recently. You went through a big shakeup. There were setbacks, a lot of burden. You were in your head. I'm getting there was two energies here. So you and someone else. Someone was keeping their options open. They're a lying piece of shit. And yeah, I think you're still picking yourself up. You're going to go towards your abundance. Try to stay positive. Okay, I'm going to pull one from these cards here. What else do we have for advice for this situation? So what I'm getting here, let's just sum it all up here. Something's blocking your abundance, or you took a financial hit because of some shakeup you just recently went through. Maybe you're looking at things like some of you guys. So that's some of you guys. And you guys are like trying to figure out which way you guys are going to go. You're in a healing journey and you're conflicted, confused after these setbacks. But you're going to keep going. You got a new opportunity, another door opening. You just got to focus on working on yourself. Maybe you have some creative side in you. Spirit wants to give you this new offer, but you're not seeing it or something, or you're too focused on what you just went through. You are healing because you got clarity. Some of you guys are healing because you got clarity about something, some sort of secrets, and someone keeping their options open. So now you're off to a new beginning. You're done with the confusion. You're working on yourself. Someone had you in your head, but you're the wounded warrior. Look at it. They're going to keep going. They have a bandage on their head, but they will keep going. You're dropping the stress. Somebody was lying to you, secretives again. You found out. And I'm getting it could be a fire sign or an earth sign. There could have been two females energies. One of fire, one in earth. There's a lot of craziness. Maybe there was a financial hit, like I said, insecurities, a lot of stress over that. What else? So what is some advice for trust your instincts? I was telling you that you're going to listen to your instincts. So to guide you through this situation. So this is exactly what I was just saying over here. And I said, High Priestess, you need to start listening to your intuition. It's in reverse, so it means you haven't been. You weren't listening to your intuition before. So whoever I'm speaking to, you need to start if you want to get through this situation. Dear, it's a big forest out there, and I'm sure you feel a little lost sometimes. That's why I'm getting all this confusion. You're in your head, you're confused, you're stressed. You don't know what to do now. After this big shakeup, whoever I'm speaking to, you found out some truth. You got clarity on something. And you're dropping some burdens is what I'm getting. You're scared though. You're like a deer in a fucking, you're like, I don't know where to go. Like you're just lost. You're out on your own. You feel open. You don't know which way to go. I'm sure you feel a little lost sometimes. Let me tell you, however, the path is well marked. Even if you can't always make it out at any given moment. Come to your senses, literally, and stop thinking too much about it. Or at least stop trying to figure out what to do and go by analysis and cognition. Use your eyes, ears, and nose to gather information. Then drop your awareness into your gut, which is the seat of your instinctual self. Your senses are meant to register information in a way you can be felt in the body, which is your most reliable compass. The mind is useful, don't get me wrong, but it's much overrated, and all those random or obsessive thoughts can get in the way of pure awareness. Pure awareness means without perceived notions, anxiety, anticipation. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, easily, clear your mind, and you'll know what to do to find your way through. So somebody has went through a shakeup. That is very apparent. You might have felt overwhelmed, confused, like, I don't know which way to fucking go. You might have taken a financial hit. After you're getting clarity about someone, I feel like someone kept their options open is what I'm getting. And that's a huge one, to be honest. So I feel like you're conflicted now what to do, but it's telling you listen to your instincts, and you know what you got to leave behind and what you don't. I feel like you're dropping some stuff with the Four of Cups reversed. You're releasing people. Somebody's playing the victim. Maybe they are, maybe you are. Someone's being very negative and not doing the healing. So maybe you're being very pessimistic, like you're negative right now. Joy is reversed. Spirit's trying to give you this key of recovery. You're not accepting it because you're too busy being the victim. Maybe it's something with passions too. Maybe they want you to tap into your passion again. Something you're passionate about. They want to help you. You need to get out of this negative victim mentality and accept this key and focus on your passion. Start working on what makes you happy. Pick up that book. Maybe like reading, maybe like doing something online, maybe like it can be literally anything. Pick up your passions. Drop the negativity. Don't be in victim mentality because it will block your abundance. Spirit's trying to give you an opportunity and open doors for you as you heal. So drop the stress. Listen to your intuition. You're not alone. Spirit is with you and will guide you through all this journey. They're with you. They're trying to. Spirit's like blowing this key right at you. And you just got to accept it. And right here too, Spirit with the clouds, trying to give you this, but you're not, both of these are in reverse. So you need to take these doors are going to open, and you need to stop worrying about and being the victim, because that will block your abundance. If you are too focused on the past, you need to stay in right now, listen to your intuition. You're not a lost little deer. You have Spirit with you. So you will know where to go and what you got to leave behind. Just what your gut is telling you to do is what you got to do. All right. That is what I have for you. Let me know if this resonated. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe. I do these every day. And your ancestors probably led you here. So they probably want you to get readings. Okay, bye.